Okay, so I did my eyebrows off camera. This lighting corner into it off. So I'm gonna probably be looking here and there because my mirror is here and the camera is here. So don't mind the lighting, guys. It's just on and off. It's my ring light, but it's not really going along with the natural lighting because the sun comes up and then it comes down and then it comes up. I'm like, bitch, make up your mind. So where have I been? The last time you guys saw me was, I think, last year. Not I think, it was last year. After I was, yeah, it was like a mental health video because Bendigo Wisha, I was going through it. I'm not even gonna act tooth. Last year was a very tough, but it was a tough year. Last year was a very tough year. But I really am so blessed to have gone through everything that I did go through. Not that anything that I went through a lot last year, but I also had a shitload of blessings. Do you know how I'm gonna put this? I'm gonna pump this onto my hand. I'm trying to I'm currently trying like different methods of putting on my makeup because I have my own method. The other day I tried doing the whole concealer, like putting everything on your face and then blending, and I actually liked it. And I'm really into the minimum, like not putting on a lot of foundation. That's been on me lately, but I'm gonna put quite a bit today. This is the most I've put on in a minute. But anyway, as I was saying, last year was a tough year. So if you don't know by now, I have a baby. I'm a mom to a very beautiful baby boy. His name is Oratilwe Amari. And that boy and his dad, they're my entire heart and everything more. I got pregnant while I was in my final year of university, which I must say was very tough. Guys, don't forget to blend your neck. Hey, one thing about me, I'm gonna blend that neck. It was a very tough time because I got pregnant like the beginning of March. I found out like beginning of March, to be honest. Yeah, so I was pregnant basically for the whole fucking year last year. Sorry for my foul language. And it was tough, you know, because you get your first trimester and then that's already tough in itself because you're constantly nauseous, you're constantly extremely tired. It literally every day feels like you haven't had sleep for 10 days, you know. So imagine being in your final year and at the same time you're pregnant, you're always tired, literally feeling exhausted every single time. And one thing about me, I'm not a quitter. And please don't, when I say I'm not a quitter, don't think that people that have or will or never have a child and they drop out is because they're quitters. No, that thing is difficult. I don't know how many times I wanted to say I can't do this anymore. I would call my partner and be like, dude, I can't do this. Maybe I'll just carry on next year. So my first trimester goes, it's during my first semester and it was tough. And that was just the beginning of the toughness, to be honest. Like, I thought it would get better, bitch. It didn't. It wasn't better. So I think the second semester finished like late June. So by then I was in my second trimester and I got a break during that semester break. So I'm very thankful for that. So I carried on. I carried on. I was heavily pregnant in my final semester. Dude, I literally gave birth about a week after school, like after I finished my whole semester. literally gave up. Guys, I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it. Because pregnancy is a scam, and that's a story for another video, because I want to do a story time talking about how I found out I was pregnant, telling my family, my friends, my partner, and how I found out myself. Because, child, that was the one time I didn't think I was damn pregnant. Okay. I was sure. And God said, psych, girl, will. Like, I don't know what that deal. But anyway, it was very tough, but I finished. I finished with the grace of God. That was literally last year, I must say, is definitely the time where my faith became its strongest. Not because I'm having a child, but because of like how surreal it is. You guys, you'll only understand once you have a child yourself, but experiencing pregnancy, it all just hits you that, oh my God, I'm creating a whole person. I am literally creating a whole person inside of me. It's wild, it's crazy. Like, yes, you learn about it, and you know, they tell you about the whole your life science, about the whole reproduction, whatever. But once it actually happens, all that science goes out the window, and you're like, oh my gosh, I created a whole human being from them being an actual cell to being a person. And you're like, you come from looking I was so huge. Oh my gosh, I was huge. I'm not even in the front. I've always been someone that struggled gaining weight. I was always very skinny, and 90, you know, I've always craved the weight, and now I'm like, no, I want to get rid of this weight so bad, so damn bad, but it's very difficult. It's not leaving. I'm gonna let this sit a bit, and then I'm gonna blend it. So long, I'm just gonna do my eyes, set my eyes. I'm gonna use all of the things that are left on my hand. But yeah, I finished, and I'm a graduate now. Period. I did that. I fucking did that. And I really thought I was gonna fail. I was so convinced that I was gonna fail. And when I tell you that I didn't pass with excuse me, I didn't pass with my daughter marks, guys. Like, I had a distinction, I had one distinction. And then I almost got 2 other distinctions. I literally missed it by 2%. But I was like, it's cool. But I realized that once I'm determined, I can do anything. And I mean anything that I put my mind to. Like, guys, what the hell? My marks were brilliant. The marks I got were better than the marks I got in first year and second year. And I was pregnant. And my mental health was the pits. But I just kept telling myself that there is no ways that I'm coming back this year. Like, because imagine now I didn't graduate. I'd be so depressed because I'd be sitting watching people, my peers, post Mr. West, Mr. And I'm just, no ways. I would have literally died. I would have been so happy for my friends and my peers and whatever, but I wouldn't have been happy with myself. So I'm very, very happy that I did push myself to do it and to finish, as difficult as it was. And those that supported me, they know themselves. My sister, my partner, my friend. Only a few really know how I was really doing. Because like I said, it's so difficult. But once you want something and once you put your mind to it, you're gonna do it, you know? And I freaking did it. So right now, unfortunately, I'm unemployed because it's a tough time here in Saudi, because if I'm not overqualified, I'm underqualified. I don't have experience. If I have no experience, like, hey. So right now, I'm just looking for something. Like, I just want to get experience and do internships, even if it's not a lot of money. Oh, fuck. So yeah, as I was saying, it was definitely very tough, and the people that supported me really did a lot for me, and they probably don't even freaking know it. But I'm so blessed to have had an easy pregnancy, because, you know, I didn't have any pregnancy complications. I didn't. Which I am so grateful for, because when you fall pregnant, your whole algorithm changes, right? And you see all these women that struggle with infertility, that struggle with this, that, and the third, or they have miscarriages, and they have, it's very tough. And it's something that a lot of people do not talk about. And it's very disappointing, because you feel very alone during that journey, because not a lot of people understand it. Not a lot of people have been through it, so how could they possibly know, you know? Especially given the fact that I'm young. A lot of the people in my circle, or that were in my circle, they're not anymore. They don't know how it feels, and you can't expect them to. But sometimes, as a friend, like, you need to make an effort, you know. But again, that's a chat for another video, because I really have so much to touch up on. I really want to talk about so much regarding this journey. I really wanted to do it at my own time when I'm ready, because I wanted to keep that journey private and sacred. I didn't want to share it, because but was snacks. But was snacks. Don't say I didn't tell you. And pregnancy is such a sensitive thing, you guys. You can't just talk to everyone and anyone about it, because you never know who has the right intentions for you and who's actually really down for you. So I really minimized talking about it and posting about it. It's only really now that I'm vocal about my experience, because my baby's here. And even with that, my baby being here, I don't think I would show him on this channel. I don't know, maybe I will one day, maybe I won't, but I'm gonna do it in my own terms, not because people are like, oh, why don't you stop posting one, or why don't you? No, just posting him in J took a lot. I'm still very selfish with my child, and I always will be, honestly speaking. No one can tell me nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go over this again just to make it a little brighter, and then I'm gonna set it and do my my eyeshadow. I'm also gonna do a very simple eyeshadow because yeah. But anyway, I'll be back to finish this look and then close off the video.